So while we're on this drive to the movie theater, I think we should give people a little background about us, just in case they're not familiar. I know some people may know us from the show, but there's going to be a lot of people that's just going to come in not knowing who the hell we are, nothing about us. So I guess it's only fair we give them a little background.
Okay.
We're located in the DMV area. That's just
DC, Metro Virginia.
DC, Metro Virginia, and I'm originally from New Orleans. I've been in this area for 5 years now, going on 6. It's been a while. I've been here for a while, but my wife, on the other hand, is originally from the DC area.
I am. I wasn't born here, but I was raised most of my life here.
So where were you born?
I was born in a small Central American country called El Salvador.
Okay, so you're El Salvadorian.
Yes.
And when did you come to the U.S.? You know, give people background. Might as well give them background.
My family and I moved here when I was like 4, and I've only been back to the motherland twice. Once when I was like 13, and then in 2005 when my grandmother passed away, and we went ahead and did a funeral here, and we did a funeral there, and that's where she was laid to rest.
Okay.
So, yes, I am El Salvadorian, but very American. I am probably one of the most American, Latin American women you will ever meet, because I can get very Latin. I have my moments. You know about these.
But I love her. The funny thing about it is, this is just a little tidbit about information about our relationship, because I know we mentioned it on His and Hers when we do the show, but we dated for 6 months, and then I popped the question, and she said yes, obviously. I mean, it's not like I Bill Cosby'd her, and she's just...
You did it?
I did not Bill Cosby. Don't tell people I Bill Cosby'd you. Are we really going to do this? I did not Bill Cosby her. The point of the matter is...
But there was conversation before that.
Yeah, we were friends before we got together.
We were friends for a little while. We were friends for, what, maybe
3 or 4 months, yeah.
4 months?
Yeah, we initially met each other. Well, when I say met each other, we actually... Interacted March-ish, April-ish? March-ish?
I want to say March.
So we were friends for a while. I mean, and again, it's a little while, but at least we built some kind of foundation of a friendship before we got together, because we didn't get together until like July of that same year.
Yeah.
So we built some kind of friendship beforehand, and then we got together, and then we got engaged, and then the next year we got married, and here we are. I just want to take a minute right now to let you guys see the type of traffic we deal with living in the DMV area, especially the area we stay in. This is ridiculous for almost 10 o'clock in the fucking morning. Where are y'all going?
On a Saturday.
On a Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Well, you also have to understand that there are parents that have children participating in sports and all of that.
Man, bump them kids. Y'all need to go back to sleep.
You can't say that. We've been up early in the morning on a Saturday, especially when our son has had a 9 o'clock game.
And I've wanted to go back to sleep.
That's why you be grumpy.
I get grumpy sometimes when I don't get enough sleep. I must admit, I do. But a little bit more about me. I came here in 2010. A couple of my friends stayed up here at the time, and a couple of former friends anyway. They advised me maybe this is the best area for me to be, especially for the career I'm in. I'm in the IT field. So I came up here, and the rest is history. I haven't been home to New Orleans since 2012. That year was a rough year for me. The funny thing is, it was a rough year, but it's the same year that me and her got engaged. But my mom passed away that year, and I was doing a lot of traveling back and forth to New Orleans, trying to get stuff situated. And the last time I've been to New Orleans had been after I proposed to her, and we went to go meet my family for Christmas. I was about to say New Christmas. I don't know why I was about to say New Christmas, but we went to go see my family for Christmas. They loved her, and that definitely made me feel a whole lot better. And I think the best part of that whole experience for me is when my grandmother told my wife, again at the time she was my fiance, that if my mother was alive, she'd definitely approve. And that made me feel so much better about the decision that I was about to make. You know, granted, since then I've been asking my crazy ass, why have I done it? Because we're crazy. We're crazy. We're a little crazy, just a little bit. But I do not regret. I do not regret.
You have an Elmer Fudd moment?
Rascally wabbit. I do not regret a single moment. There's ups and downs like any relationship, and don't worry, we won't get too much into detail if any of these moments happen, but we will show it on here because it's us. We're pretty real. We're not anybody that hides behind the facade of we're a perfect couple. We're far from it. We're very far from it. But honestly, we are perfect for each other. That's the best way I love to describe our relationship. We're far from perfect, but we're definitely perfect for each other. What do you think?
I think this is true. We are. We have certain parts of each other that are opposite, but somehow they fit. And it's very. It's funny because when you're dating someone, and you can be your complete and unadulterated self with them, and they see you for who you are and accept you and love you for everything that you are, with imperfections and everything, your flaws, annoyances, etc. That's the person that you're really meant to be with, and this is something that it sounds real cliche, but it's the truth. At least in our case, it's actually worked. And I call him out on his bullshit. He calls me out on mine. But we also have each other's back unconditionally, and that's really what makes this whole marriage work. Because I know there's been times where we've had, heated discussions, and we've had times where we really don't want to talk to each other. But we work on these things, and we learn from the experiences and situations, and life goes on.
Definitely. Right now, we are actually at the movie theater. I'm going to try to stop real quick so you can get a shot of this. Well, probably won't be able to do that because we are about to turn past it. But we'll take a shot of it when we're actually inside. When we actually park and whatnot. Hopefully parking isn't horrible, but I don't expect it to be. Like I said, it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning. Nobody ain't up on a Saturday unless they have to work. So if you have to work, you're 9 times out of 10 not at the movie theater. Unless you have to work at the movie theater. But we'll be right back.